Man-Made Radio are putting South African artists under the spotlight. In proud partnership with Bounce Promotions, we are getting vocal about local. Tune in and support SA Music. This is Man-Made Radio. Man-Made Radio.
It is the 10th anniversary of Rocking the PE Juniors, and MMR is the proud media partner in this celebration. 12 local artists and bands will be performing from 12 p.m. until 9 p.m. at Ziggy's Rock and Reggae Bar in Summerstrand on the 19th of December. It's a 100 Rand entrance fee, and one of the artists taking part in the festival is Jono Muller, who has just joined me in studio. Thank you so much for joining me, Jono. How are you doing, man?
Hey, Roscoe, lacking you, brother.
Nah, I'm good. I'm always good up here.
Great stuff.
So MMR is the official media partner for the Rocking the PE Juniors Festival, and it's the 10th anniversary. Are you excited to be playing there on Sunday, and how many of the Petunias festivals have you played over the years?
I've never played at one of the festivals.
Not yet.
No, but I know every year they've had a good lineup of artists, the local guys. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
That's awesome, and I'm also looking forward. I'll see you there.
Yeah,
we're performing different slots, so I think it's the first time we're performing together.
There we go.
It's going to be a blast, man.
And they've got a nice lineup, I see this year as well. Yeah.
It's quite nicely varied too.
For
a lot of different taste buds are going to be pleased over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, last year the event actually got cancelled due to COVID. It's been a hard 2 years for many of us artists in the Bay. Do you think all the local Bay artists performing at one venue is a celebration in a way of surviving the hard times, looking forward to a brighter tomorrow,
100%.
You reckon?
Yeah. Well, I think we're quite blessed in PE. I've noticed that the guys are actually quite busy. Over the last couple of months, the guys have been quite busy. I'm comparing to the rest of the country what I've heard from the different towns in South Africa, and so we seem to be quite blessed here in PE. We do have a lot of artists and a lot of the venues, and the guys have been supported very well in PE. So. Yeah. But still, get all the guys together in one festival like that. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. Yeah,
because it's been lively throughout the pandemic and the apocalypse and the end of the world. People have been jamming throughout. Live streaming. I think you also did the live streaming.
I did. Yeah,
I also joined in on that.
Yeah.
It was quite fun. If you get a buddy involved and you live stream with them too, that's even more fun.
Yeah, for sure. I think we all had to go through that.
Did you ever pick up on the awkwardness and the vibe of live streaming when you're live streaming and then you're waiting for hey, it's like nothing.
Well, I actually did it. I started out in my garage.
Yeah.
But that was the weirdest experience.
It is strange.
You're trying to have this personality in the garage. You're talking to yourself.
Talking to yourself.
Little mic or camera in the corner there. Yeah. It was actually quite
all
crazy.
The cockroaches clapping for you.
Yeah, very weird. But I'm glad I did it. I think.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah,
it was
a very interesting time.
Very interesting time.
What was it like for you performing your first gig after re-emerging from lockdown during the apocalypse? Music down for a very long time, longer than most industries.
Yeah.
Was it strange, performing in front of a live audience in person? Not the live streaming, after being isolated for so long.
I tell you what, I was doing my live streaming from home, as I mentioned, my garage, and the neighbours started complaining about the noise. So I approached a friend of mine who owns a venue in PE, and I asked if I can start live streaming from his venue.
Yeah.
And there were 1 or 2 people that rocked up there, and then 3 or 4 the next gig, and then 10, 11 the next gig, and then eventually the cops came and
shut it down.
Shut it down. But that was I did have a small crowd.
Damn, bro, lockdown and shutdown by the police. You should write a song about that one.
So awesome. But it was quite weird, actually going back to it. It was weird, actually. It wasn't the same, actually. I think it took quite a while for the audience, I think, to sort of embrace it again.
Fathom what's going on right now.
People are sort of still concerned, still worried about the virus.
Rightfully so, but we can balance, I think, having fun with our safety, you know what I mean? I think we can do everything within moderation and we can still have fun. We shouldn't have to
100%.
Be too over the top about anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it was a time that we went through, and hopefully we don't go through that again.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah.
It's all in our hands. So you're actually the owner of Bounce Promotions,
Yeah.
the Bay's leading What's On guide for gigs and stuff like that. And during lockdown, you started working on a new website and expanding your business. How does Bounce Promotions work, and how can local talent actually get involved?
Well, it's a platform for any business, lifestyle business, venues, anywhere, any type of business. I mean, they can list for free. Just go and register and and list your business. We do have the various packages. Obviously, offers a different features. It's like a website on its own. I mean, it gives you all the. As a performer, you can list your music and your videos and your song lists and your photos and whatever you need to use to market yourself.
Am I on there yet?
I actually checked this morning.
You got me thinking now. I'm like, wait, am I on there?
I've actually checked this morning. We have loaded you, but I need information.
It's updated, yeah. Maybe I was like 12 years old at the time
I
or
need
something.
like a bio and photos and all that. So but
a couple of my mates are on there. I was like Devin and them.
Yeah.
The other guys are on there on the site. And I see the poster all around town. I'm sure people will mostly recognize the logo from, you go to your local bar or restaurant or something, and there's the Bounce Promotions poster on the wall with the purple, the bee and all that stuff.
Well, our last edition was February last year, which obviously March. When did this whole COVID thing happen? Was it
about 20 lockdowns ago?
Yeah. Anyway, so that was our last edition of the poster. But that was the 191st edition of the poster.
Sure. So is it like updated annually?
It's
or
a monthly. It was a monthly poster, so 191 months.
So it's just because of the fact that nothing's been really
pretty
going
much.
on.
Yeah, there was no gigs happening. Venues obviously couldn't market. There was no reason to market the live performance. So unfortunately, that's what happened. But we will be bringing out the poster again. With the new website that we've launched, and as things grow, we will be bringing out a free product.
And there's so many new artists that have popped up, as far as I know, in the Bay. I mean, like solo singer-songwriters, like metal bands, like cover bands, reggae bands, jazz, everything. DJs, karaoke dudes who are doing those live things. All these different dudes doing stuff. There's so much that's happened. I think lockdown inspired a lot of people to start things.
It's crazy how many performers we have in this town.
They sat at home and they were like, you know what I should do, man? I should learn guitar. How many dudes did that? Where they're like,
I'm sure I can make a buck. Yeah.
Like, sure, I'm an accountant, but I can clap some treffers. I can learn CFG.
There we go. Yeah.
So do you think the Bay's entertainment industry has changed quite a lot since the pandemic and the apocalypse hit?
There's a lot of younger performers coming.
That's
through,
what I'd say.
Yeah,
definitely.
A lot of the younger guys. With the Spotlight show that we've been doing, it's just so many performers out there.
Which is great to see. I mean, it's awesome.
And also guys writing again.
There's a lot to write about. I think that's
sure.
That's the big thing.
Quite exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. What can we expect from your set at Petunia's this coming Sunday?
Roscoe, I never really go to a gig with a playlist or a set list or per se.
You're winging it.
I always wing it. Just read the crowd and see where the crowd takes me.
Spontaneity, I enjoy that.
So it's a challenge for me, and I think challenge for the crowd.
No, that's good. That's good. You're feeding off their energy and they're feeding off yours. That's like the most natural performance artist you could get.
There we go, yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, to get a taste though for what we can expect on Sunday, Jono has brought his guitar into the studio. He's not going to play Wonderwall, don't worry. Do you have an original track that you can perform for us?
I do,
Jono?
Roscoe.
I think let's clap that one out here.
It's an old tune that I wrote many years ago. It's a bit slow.
All right.
But it's original.
What's this one called?
It's called
Imagination.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Now they have all gone to and they'll lead to rowing boats. Little boy with his bow and arrow, little girl with her painted on the wall with the colors of a rainbow. It's just my imagination. Oh, it's just my imagination. We danced till midnight in a castle on a mountain far away. Streams of lightning strike the earth and fill the darkness full of day. Captured in a bottle and floating on the ocean. It's just my imagination. Oh, it's just my imagination. Oh, it's just my imagination. Oh, I wish we were living in a dream, treading on water. Looks like we've been here forever. Oh, forever. Oh, forever. It's just my imagination. Now they have all gone to heaven, that little rowing boat. The little boy with his bow and arrow, little girl with her toy doll, painted on the wall with the colors of a rainbow. It's just my imagination. Oh, it's just my imagination. Oh, it's just my imagination. Oh, I wish we were living in a dream, treading on water. Looks like we've been here forever. Oh, forever. Oh, forever. It's just my imagination.
Damn, that's a great track. Thanks for that, man.
Thanks for that.
So tell me, I always enjoy asking this one. I love asking this one. What is your creative process? Wait for inspiration to hit? Do you make time and sit down to write? How does it happen in your brain?
Roscoe, I tell you what, I've always got songs in my head. I think every day I sit and make up songs
Yeah.
while I'm cooking or potting around at home.
Melodies, or say that?
I would say melodies.
Melodies sit in your head.
Melodies.
Never
yeah.
lyrics where it's like kind of like a phrase or like a catchy kind of like rhythmic.
Well, it'll be a melody with the lyrics in it. It'll be. Yeah.
And they're like, frying eggs, I'm just frying eggs.
There we go. Right. So I haven't written that one yet, actually.
Oh, there you go. That's what you can do when you go home now. Write that song that you wrote when you were cooking lunch.
No, I think it might be scrambled eggs. I think I'm going to go with that one rather.
Sounds like more like a hip hop tune. Now, performing live always brings a risk of something going wrong, I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
Funniest or most unbelievable thing that's happened to you while playing in front of a live audience?
Well, it's been so many years and so many crazy gigs. But the one that I would say does stand out for me, I went to Cape Town. I remember I went to Cape Town with Fred, attend a wedding. On the way back, we arrived back in PE, and then the next morning I had to get up early. I had to dress up like a hobo So I had this old boss hood on and a
cool,
jacket and teeth, and I really made myself look like a real hobo.
Yeah.
Then I had to drive on the way to Tsitsikamma. I had to stop my car on the side of the road on the way to Tsitsikamma.
Yeah.
Park my car, and then another car would meet me, drive my car through to Tsitsikamma, and I had to walk on the side of the road with my guitar, dressed as a hobo.
Yeah.
So I'm trapping there. This is the most bizarre.
You sure this wasn't a music video shoot?
It should be.
Sounds like it was.
So anyway, I had to wait for this bus to come past, and this
Yeah.
bus would stop, and the bus driver would open and say, "Yeah, well, you need a lift or whatever." I can't remember how he enticed me to get onto the bus. It was a corporate function, and obviously all the delegates were on the way to Tsitsikamma for whatever event they had there, and so it was just picked up this. They had to pick up this hobo dude on the side of the road walking with his Ovation guitar. I don't know how I would have afforded it if I was a hobo. But anyway. And then, I don't know, all my acting skills came out. I didn't know I was an actor.
No, there we go.
So I had to act as this hobo
Yeah.
and give the bus driver a hard time. And people were shocked. It was like, what the hell's going on in this? It was a weird scene, and then I'd start playing for these guys in the bus, while the bus was driving to Tsitsikamma, trying to balance, dress as a hobo. Obviously, eventually they caught on that it was all an act.
It's all just an act.
Just the expression on the faces of the
Made it all worth it.
seriously. It was weird. That was the weirdest
Is
gig.
there
I would say.
a video of that anywhere?
I wish there was.
No video at all.
I don't think so.
Damn.
I'd love to see that.
Because I would pay to see that. That's awesome. I'm trying to visually picture it in my head. Like I'm looking at you and you said you had to black out your teeth. So I'm like, look at your teeth. Like, now which one was it?
That was a strange gig.
So do you have maybe one more tune that you want to perform live with us?
I do. Let me try.
Let's clap out another one. Yeah. What's this next one going to be called?
I don't know.
We don't know. I think it's going to be the fried egg song.
Could be. She's a pretty little lady. She may be dangerous in her eyes. She will trap you like a spider. She will chew you up. She'll eat you alive. She knows she's got something going. She gives everybody a friendly smile, 'cause she's a good-looking, a man's kind of woman. She got Medusa in a style, in a style. Girl, you're driving me crazy. Girl, you're driving me crazy. She don't need to say a word. I know what she's thinking of. She's a good-looking, a man's kind of woman. She got Medusa in a style, in a style, in a style. 'Cause girl, you're driving me crazy. Girl, you're driving me crazy. You driving me crazy. Girl, you're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. She's a pretty little lady. She got dangerous chew you up, and she'll eat you alive. She'll eat you alive. She'll eat you alive. She'll eat you alive. But hit the road, Jack. But don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Now hit the road, Jack. But don't you come back no more. Oh, what do you say? Don't you come back no more.
Woo!
But I just pull out the hit the road at the end.
Put it in quite nicely. That was awesome, man. Little mashup vibe going on there. Tell me, man, what are your plans musically for 2022?
2022.
Yeah.
Oh, what are my plans?
Is there going to be a 2022?
Yeah,
is there really?
Is there really? Yeah, it's, you know, are you putting me on, yeah? I'm still stuck in 2019.
Yeah, I think it's still 2015.
I'm just waiting for the bubble to burst. So
Musically, I'm still stuck
it.
in the 90s, you know?
There we go.
But yeah, any plans thus far?
You know, I think every year I say I want to write more songs and, you know, bring out an album and all that, but see what happens, you know. I haven't written in a while, I must say. I've been quite slack with that.
But you've got a big repertoire of originals.
I do. Over the years I have written, and there are some songs that I haven't recorded yet, I haven't put down yet.
Yeah.
Which I think maybe that's what I need to do, you know, actually get the songs produced and, you know, and maybe then bring out an album of all my
originals,
all my original stuff.
Maybe do a string of EPs.
I think
release
so,
3 or 4 at a time,
That's
and then
it.
like get them out to people, sell them at your gigs. You know, that'd be cool.
Well, during lockdown, there's a song that I think you guys might be playing called Bucket Day.
Yeah, we're actually gonna lead a whole
Okay.
interview segment with that song. So stick around for that. Jono Muller, Bucket Day. When was that song recorded? The one we're gonna sign
That
off
was
with?
recorded towards the end of last year.
Okay.
Joe van der Linden and Brent Kozak were involved with that
Nice,
song with the recording. Joe did the recording actually. But that's also an old song that I've always had over the years. That and a lot of people said, please, record the song, put it down. You know, I want a copy of it. So
That is a good
went
song.
into the studio and that's it. You know. And then I've got a couple others. Pixie's Dream is another song that's I haven't really put out there, which was also quite a popular tune. So
Send me a bootleg there, man.
I will do that, my brother.
I'll do it for you, brother. Jono, my man, it was amazing chatting to you today.
Likewise.
I can't wait to see you perform at Rocking the PE Juniors on Sunday.
Yeah, well, I'll be there 12 o'clock, so I need to listen.
Are you going to be there for my set also?
I've got
You're
a
leaving
gig.
after you got another
I think
one.
I'm going straight to another gig
It's okay.
after
Next
that,
time
yeah.
we'll have to make another plan in future. Now we have to.
Well, I'll be at Ziggy's Old School in Newton Park this evening from 6.
right.
So, the guys can put in there and
Go check him out.
yeah, that's it. Come give us support.
Yeah. Remember to catch Jono and 11 other local bands who will be performing from 12 p.m. until 9 p.m. at Ziggy's Rock and Reggae Bar, the other one in Summerstrand on the 19th December. Remember, entrance fee is 100 Rand at the door. All COVID protocols will apply. Don't miss out, and I'm sure we'll see you there. Jono, thank you again.
Great stuff.
We're going to fade out with your track Bucket Day. It goes a little something like this.